넌 거기 있어 baby 나 거기 있어 지금 갈게 내가 좋아한대 네가 내 맘에 든다 너는 어때 난 돌려 표현 못해.
Welcome to this video y'all. These are quite a lot of my unpopular K-pop opinions. Please don't spread hate in the comments, but feel free to civilly express any disagreements. By the way, this is gonna be really long. Sorry I talk a lot one. So my first opinion is that I really don't like when Western artists recognize K-pop. This is because when they're recognizing K-pop, it is more than likely just BTS they're talking about. Now, I'm not at all saying this because I think BTS don't deserve the recognition. They're obviously extremely talented and do deserve it. I love BTS and have been an ARMY since 2015. But, when these Western artists recognize BTS, they're only doing so because they saw them on the AMAs. As in them being on the AMAs makes it okay for them to be recognized since they're on mainstream television. These Western artists that have been talking about BTS and ARMY that have just joined the fandom in the past few months only have interest in BTS because they're trendy. Otherwise they wouldn't have given them a chance because they don't sing in English, which I think is close-minded and stupid. They would have never looked into BTS and would never give the world of K-pop a chance on their own. They had to see some sort of mainstream approval first and then hop on the BTS in America bandwagon. And I know this isn't all new ARMY, but it's the majority of them. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. 2. This leads me into my next unpopular opinion, which is that BTS and K-pop in general don't need Western mainstream approval or recognition. BTS were already killing it in Korea and internationally and were already extremely busy and tired. Now that they have also been doing press and promotions in the US, they've been even more busy and probably very exhausted. And you have poor Yoongi who has said that he gets anxious and stressed from how busy they are and not getting enough time to rest. I think the boys were fine being the top boy group in Korea, and they and the rest of K-pop artists don't need to try and appeal to the boring and conforming world of Western pop. K-pop is its own special thing and should remain that way. 3. Mr. Remove does prove virtually nothing about a vocalist's true abilities. While on stage performing, the idols are dancing around and getting out of breath. So obviously this can easily put a negative effect on how their voices sound. Because in order to sing with good and proper technique, you need good steady breaths and straight posture. Both of these get out of whack when you're dancing and moving around a lot. Now when certain idols still sound pretty good live even while dancing, this doesn't necessarily mean they're superior singers than those who don't sound too great while dancing. All this means is that they've built up good stamina, meaning they can do a lot of physical activity without getting too out of breath. So please stop bashing groups like Twice, for example, for not having the best Mr. Removes. I'm not saying Twice are the best vocalists, but they definitely can sing. And for all of you who don't know, the best time to measure an idol's true vocal ability is when they're standing or sitting still and can have good breaths and posture. Thank you. 4. My next opinion is that NCT is too big and confusing for me to want to stand them. I know and recognize how immensely talented they are, but the way SM structured them is too much. I wish they each had their own unique names and not NCT this and NCT that, and that they debuted them years apart rather than months apart. This way we could have differentiated them much more easily and they wouldn't get all jumbled up into one massive group. Like I hear they added new members? There are 18 now? Does that include NCT Dream? I'm so confused. Send help.
I'm the biggest hit, I'm the biggest hit.
5. My next opinion is that Elris is so underrated. They are so damn talented, charming, and cute. It's rare for me to find a rookie girl group whose albums I actually like all the tracks from. In fact, this may be the first time. They have so much potential to get even better than they already are. So please stand them and give them the support and recognition they deserve. They most recently came back with Summer Dream this past summer, so please check it out. 6. My next one is that SNSD are the true queens of K-pop. People try and argue that it's 2NE1 who are the true queens, but I disagree. 2NE1 had the girl crush thing going for them. Sure, but SNSD did Girl Crush, Baddest, and Cute Concepts and pulled them all off flawlessly. I feel like their versatility as one of the two most prominent second-generation girl groups set the standard for all the other girl groups that came next. They showed the power of girl groups and all the different styles they can do. Please don't take this as me hating on 2NE1. They are also legends just like SNSD. And Minzy is such a sweetie and her voice and solo music are awesome.
If you're getting 살이 빠지면 무모한 힘 계속되면 가진 일처럼 살아가게 들어 all night, all night, all night.
7. Next is that the majority of K-pop reaction channels are boring and the same. They all just watch each music video and comment what they see. They hardly comment on the music and actual content of the song, which bugs me. 8. The next unpopular opinion is that no company is superior over another, especially not within the big three. Jin, SM, and YG each have their own unique style, and the groups each company produces are vastly different from one another. However, they all share one thing: how talented they are. Sure, maybe a company just doesn't have any groups you like, but that doesn't make them inferior to your favorite company. It's just your personal preference.
거지는 헛삐삐삐 빨라지는데 너답잖게 헛삐삐삐삐 거려 나를 볼 때
9. Standing only one group is inferior to being multifandom. By standing more than one group, it doesn't mean you're being disloyal to your favorite group and that they aren't still your ultimate group. Let me tell you that you are missing out on so much on other groups when you're only standing one. Also, only standing one group keeps you from appreciating K-pop as a whole in my opinion. And another thing, stop commenting on MVs with blank fandom here to support blank group exclamation point 11. It's stupid. And if you're checking out another group's music and enjoying it that much, guess what that means? You should stand them.
Oh no 조심해야 해 I'm sorry babe 어머님이 친구들이 해줬던 말들이 들으면 안 돼 Oh no 미안하지만 아직 난네 맘만 믿고 맘을 열 수는 없어
10. My next one is that girl groups' cute concepts are not inferior to baddest concepts and they don't all sound the same. I agree that certainly not all cute concepts are good, but when the songs are well made, cute concepts are awesome. For example, Promise 9, DK and Sonamu. I like too much.
아직 내가 조금은 서툴러서 조심스레 다가가려 해
11. Pledis needs to give us an update about Kyla and whether she's coming back to Pristin or not. Bitch, I miss Pristin rib.
너를 물어보고 싶어 들어보면 뭐가 있을까 나였던 애들은 줄었었는데
12. Promise 9 deserves way more love and recognition. Please check out their latest song Love Bomb. I know a lot of you will love their songs and the groove. They are freaking great.
뭐가 어려워 저들러와 하하하게 올라 빡빡거리야 색다른 느낌 속에 나 그 순간 터졌다
13. IZ*ONE isn't a bad group just because some of your faves weren't chosen. My top two faves Chaehoun and Yeonjun didn't make it in, but I'm not whining about it. Stan IZ*ONE. This concludes the video, my fellow K-pop lovers. And yes, I know no one asked for this, but I'm very opinionated, so I wanted to share my opinions.
거기